Hi everybody. Let's skip intros because I don't have one yet and get down to business. So now that Avatar: The Last Airbender is finally getting the respect and love it deserves after 15 years of being off the air, and it's on Netflix now, it's trending, and everyone's talking about it, finally, my time has come. Now, I have been a huge fan of Avatar: The Last Airbender since I was 7. And when it first came out, I remember I was in 3rd grade, and every Friday or whatever night it was, a new episode came out. I would always go up to my parents and be like, "Hey mom, can I watch my new show? Can I watch Aang?" And she'd be like, "Go away, I'm watching Fox News." And I'd be like, "But mom, please." And then she'd eventually cave and I'd get to watch it. I loved everything about it, and since then I have become obsessed with it. I've rewatched it countless times, read fanfiction, written fanfiction, roleplayed. Yeah, I've roleplayed Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've also done YouTube videos when I was like 10 on how to become like an earthbender. Those exist and I haven't deleted them. If you guys can find them, I will pay you $5. I'll Venmo you to anyone who can find those videos. I can still quote basically any episode word for word from book 2 and 3. Not book 1 so much. It's still good, don't get me wrong, and I've seen it a lot, but Earth and Fire were like the best seasons to me. So I've had my share of Avatar of love, and it's still in my heart. But there is one fatal flaw in an otherwise perfect TV show, and it's time we just lay it on the table. We've all been thinking it for 15 years. It's time it was talked about. Zutara should have been canon, otherwise known as just simply Zuko and Katara, but if you're a weebo like me, you have a ship name for it, which is Zutara. Today I'm gonna just drop some major truth bombs about why it should have been canon and why Aang is not the right person for Katara. This is going to be a heated video, just to let you know, little warning, it's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be hotter than a bag of fire flakes. I am very passionate about this and have been since I was 7. I will die on this hill, and I'm here to tell you guys why. Also, in case you haven't seen Avatar in the last 12, 15 years, whatever, for whatever goddamn reason, this video will probably contain spoilers. And this is also going to be just pretend the legend of Korra doesn't exist for the purposes of this video. I watched the first half of the first season when it came out. I just didn't like it. Really didn't like it. Don't know why. It's a whole different video, a whole different subject. But so I didn't finish the show. So some of the things I say might be factually misled from Korra canon or whatever. So for the purposes of this video, because I haven't finished the second part of Avatar, we are not going to talk about it. We are pretending that only books 1, 2, and 3 of ATLA, Avatar: The Last Airbender, yeah, those 3 are the only canon that I'm discussing, okay? Just sorry if you like Korra, I'm sorry. So first of all, and this is not a really valid point, this is just me being a douche like I stated I was going to be, Aang is so white bread. Like, that child is like, he's the, like, with, aside from being the Avatar, what is so interesting about Aang, like, as a person, like, his personality? Literally nothing. Like, I've watched grass die, and I've had more fun than listening to Aang talk. And I'm so tired of the hero always gets the girl trope in TV. Like, it's so annoying. Like, they met when Aang was 12, and you're telling me that he just knew she was the one for him for the rest of his life, and they get married and have kids? And Aang and Katara just have so much more of a sibling-y relationship. Like, even when I was a mere 7-year-old watching the show for the first time, watching season 1, like, I recognized, even my little child brain, I recognized that Aang had a crush on her, but, like, nothing really struck me about their interactions, like, as, like, a romance. And rewatching it now as an adult, like, I still don't see, like, the chemistry or lack thereof between them. Like, Aang has a crush on her, obviously, and it's very, very apparent, but it's super, super one-sided for, like, most of the show until, like, mid-season 3, and then they, like, forced it upon us. So, Katara deserved Zuko, and Aang did not deserve Katara. Let's get into why. He was so like pushy with his feelings to her towards the end of season 2, beginning of season 3, like at Invasion of the Black Sun, or Day of Black Sun, goddamn whatever it's called. Like he kisses her without her consent, and she's like, doesn't look pleased. Like she looks really like awkward about it. And later on in the series he brings that up. He's like, we kissed at the invasion and I thought we were gonna be together. Like, what would make you think you were gonna be together just because you kissed her and she didn't kiss you back? And then she goes on to explain herself and says that she's confused, there's a war going on, there's more important things to talk about and worry about. And then he kisses her again, like right outside of the play they're watching, and she rightfully gets mad and says, I just said I was confused. Like, yeah, like, was he not fucking listening to her? He did not get consent to kiss her again, and he just thought like, oh, well, I'm entitled to her love, basically. That he just assumed after their first kiss that was one-sided, that they were gonna be together during a war when her dad was kidnapped in prison and all this bullshit. Like, something's not adding up, Aang. You need to learn respect, okay? Is in the Southern Raiders episode when Katara is having a really hard time dealing with the death of her mom and all of that stuff, and she's very angry. She's processing it in a way that may not be like aesthetically pleasing to her friends, but they should respect her, and Aang doesn't respect her feelings. He tells her, you have to feel this way, the way I feel, or your feelings are wrong. Whether or not it was the right choice or whatever, that's beside the point. That is a natural path for her feelings to take, and that, like, for healing. Like, I can't speak. I'm getting so angry. Of course she was going to become angry and eventually want to take action. Like, she's become a very strong, feisty, fiery woman. Of course, thinking about these painful memories wants her, like, makes her want to do something about it. But Zuko, who has experience with grieving and the change, like the mental metamorphosis he went through in season 2, he was just ready to do with what Katara wanted. Like, he was ready to be there for her whatever she decided to do to help her. He was like, okay, if you think this is what will help you feel better, I'm gonna do it with you, I'm gonna support you, like, you won't be alone. Like, he didn't give his 2 cents, like, he just wanted to help her. And then in the end, even though she didn't end up taking revenge like she'd wanted, so Aang was right from the start, sure, but Zuko still let her get there herself. Like, when she said, let's kill this guy, she was like, let's kill this guy. When she was like, actually, I changed my mind, he was like, got it, boss. Like, you say the word, I'll do what you want. Like, this is about you, not me. Aang made it all about him, like he always fucking does. And then their relationship was so believable, like, from start to finish. Like, started off as enemies, trying to kill each other and capture each other, and it was messy. And then at the end, they were really good friends and they had this great bond. But there was a nice in-between layer, like, of this Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, if you will. Like, it was believable. Like, Katara was still pissed off at him for many episodes after he apologized. Like, just because he apologized doesn't mean she forgave him, and that's fine. Like, she wasn't ready to forgive him, and eventually she was, but it happened in such a natural way. It wasn't just like forced automatically the next episode, yep, we're buddies again. It was so well written. You know, Zuko and Katara, they're yin and yang. They complete each other, but they also challenge each other. Opposites, but they're the same. The painted lady and the blue spirit, you know, they're like opposite ends of the same coin. You know, they just work. They work. They work. And they should have been canon, okay? And just to mention, the voice actors ship it. Dante Bosco, who played Zuko, is a huge Zutara supporter because he's an intellectual. And basically what he says is canon to me, as we all should feel. So Zuko and Katara, they should have been together. And that pretty much concludes my rant. It's not very well thought out or put together. This is just me turning on a camera and spouting facts, okay? Because I've been pissed off about this since I was 7 goddamn years old. I will die on this hill I don't care that Aang and Katara are married and they have kids. Well, Katara's like a housewife. It's what she became, and she was the strongest woman on the whole show. And now she just bothered like 85 kids with stupid names, and I hate it. There it is. I hope I haven't lost too many subscribers. Let me know if you want me to rant about any more ships. I have many ships from many TV shows throughout the world. TV is basically the only hobby I really have. So I'd be more than happy to talk about TV and TV characters and ships with you, and then just, you know, swear a lot and just get right down to the nitty-gritty. Like, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready for the backlash. Bring it, guys. Like, comment. Tell me I'm wrong. I won't argue with you because I know I'm right, and y'all are just grasping for straws. But anyway, thanks for watching. Stream Avatar: The Last Airbender on Netflix, and hopefully they'll make that live action TV show soon, and hopefully they don't fuck it up like M. Night Shyamalan fucked up the movie.